Ano daw gagawin ng ating letter sender? She's a single mother of two. May nakilala siyang isang Pakistani na 9 years younger than her sa Qatar. So, nagkakilala sila through the dating app in May 2026. So, isa-isahin natin ang concerns or worries ni letter sender. Una is yung single mother siya. 'Di ba? I've received a lot of questions if yung mga lalaki ba or Pakistani ba tanggap yung mga single mother? Well, to be honest, it depends sa lalaki naman, hindi siya about sa nationality. Pero ang dami kong mga nakausap before na single mother sila na they're in a relationship. But I don't know if it succeeds or not. So comment down below kung sino man yung, or i-share nyo yung story nyo kung kayo ba ay single mother tapos it progressed to marriage and nagkaroon kayo ng sariling pamilya. So, I believe hindi talaga siya dapat magmamatter kung single mother ka as long as you are being true to yourself and tanggap ka niya kung ano ka. Kasi it's not a bad thing to be a single mother. Though, for those of you who's planning to have a child outside the marriage or let's say you just want to have a child on your own na walang father, I'm not encouraging you to do that kasi hindi siya maganda when it comes sa welfare ng bata. Next is yung 9 years younger. Ako I believe when it comes to love, hindi naman talaga siya dapat, alam mo yun yung parang age will matter. Kasi how would you be in a relationship kung titignan mo lang ang age? Let's say 9 years younger ka sa guy but the guy is immature. Would you be in that kind of relationship na yung guy, 9 years older siya sa'yo, but immature? So, it's not about the age, it's about the maturity of a guy who can handle the relationship. Pero, eto, personal take ko lang naman to. For example, yung nakilala mo online na guy is like 20 years yung gap nyo. You're already 40 or 50, tapos si guy is only 30 or let's say 20 tas 40 ka. Parang, well, personal ano ko lang naman 'to, opinion 'no, parang yung masyado pa siyang bata para sa'yo. Kaya you really have to assess din kung tama ba 'to, na baka ano lang 'to, baka you're just longing for someone and then that person is available for you to chat, that person is available for you to call. Kaya minsan you really have to weigh things, hindi lang dahil, you know, he pours attention, he pours affection. Kasi isipin mo din, especially kung online kayo nagkakilala, isipin mo din, is this person capable enough to provide or to travel? We have to be practical din. Hindi lang siya dapat, alam mo yun, yung inisip mo lang na, okay, this person is giving enough time. But then, how would you meet each other? Yung third concern niya is about sa meet-up nila kasi she's working as a nanny. Wala siyang off. Gusto ni guy na makipag-meet, which is a good initiative ha, to be fair naman sa guy na kahit na alam mo yun yung situation, he's very patient when it comes to dealing with the uncertainty ng pagkikita nila. Pero, the thing is, you really have to meet each other. Hindi naman pwedeng puro lang kayo online, hindi naman pwedeng puro lang kayo chat. May yung guy, he's doing some effort to make her stay kasi mag-expired na daw yung contract niya sa Qatar. So, si guy, naghahanap siya ng paraan na makanap ng trabaho si girl para hindi lang umuwi sa Pilipinas. And he wants to marry her, which is a good thing as well. And pinakilala, hindi, parang minention lang pala ni guy yung about sa family niya. Tama ba? Wait lang, babasahin ko para sure tayo. Tapos, wait lang, mag-antay muna, binabasa ko. Okay. So, sinabi lang ng guy about sa family niya na meron siyang 3 brothers and 3 sisters. Tapos, Christian pala si guy, so hindi siya Muslim. Yung initiative itself of meeting and finding new job kapag nag-expire yung kontrata mo is also a good, good point siya sa guy. So, ito lang. For example, kung may nakilala kayo online, ito yung lagi kong sinasabi, 'di ba? Na kapag may nakilala kayo online, tapos alam mo na yung capacity ng guy na makipagkita sa iyo or kitain ka is is very less. Yung kumbaga parang hindi siya capable to travel, hindi siya capable kasi wala siyang trabaho. Kunwari, especially kung estudyante pa lang si Gaya, may mga ganung scenario. So, hindi about siya sa sa relationship eh. It's about of the practicality na dapat magkita pa rin kayo at the end of the day. Kasi, yung distance, alam ko a lot of you can survive. Even ako, nakakasurvive ako ng long distance relationship, di ba? Which, by the way, I've realized hindi pala siya dahil kaya ko. It's more of my attachment issue. Which is, pinost ko yung explanation ko sa Reels. So, at the end of the day, you guys have to meet. Kaya kung hindi talaga siya possible, doable, I think it's better you have to stop. Or, I mean, you can be patient, but ako kung i-advise ko ngayon, kasi I don't want to repeat the same mistake na ginagawa ng iba na ang tagal-tagal na hindi pa rin nagkikita. So, that's very sad. Diba, na-mention niya na gusto ni Guy na pakasalan siya, which is a good point. Pero, ito yung mga advice ko sa mga ladies na hindi pa kayo nagkikita, tas nagpapakasal. I know we all have our own different opinion, different perspective, and ikaw lang naman nakakakilala dun sa partner mo, sa guy. Kumbaga, kung yun yung best way to end the distance, kasi alam ko mahirap sa Pilipinas umalis, lalo na sa immigration, kaya you tend to get the marriage certificate and, to get it legally registered. But, never do this na mag-online wedding or marriage kayo na wala kayong paperwork. Kasi unang-una, hindi yan i-acknowledge ng immigration. So, never do that. And never do the marriage nang hindi kayo sure. Kasi, and alam mo yung hindi kayo sure na magkikita talaga kayo kasi matatali ka na. Kaya, di ba ako, I always say na, okay, kasi sa Islam belief, di ba, parang there is no boyfriend and girlfriend. Pero kung nandun na kayo sa situation na yun, na alam nyo pareho na hindi pa talaga kayo sure na magpapakasal kayo. Kasi you never know each other. Kumbaga nakilala mo lang siya online. This is my perspective. And kung ano man yung perspective nyo, kung bakit nyo ginawa yun, I totally respect that. Sa mga confused lang or sa mga gustong makahingi ng advice regarding sa online wedding na hindi pa nagkikita, that is very risky decision. Kaya, kailangan yung pag-isipan. Kasi marriage is not just something na, okay, ayoko na mag-stay sa relationship. That's not how it is. Kapag registered yan legally, especially kung sa Pilipinas yan ma-register, you have to get an annulment to nullify or para mawala yung visa ng nakasal nyo. Kaya, pag-isipan nyo mabuti bago kayo pumasok sa ganung klaseng decision making. So, I hope yung advice ko sa'yo will help you to navigate yung relationship with your Pakistani boyfriend. And sa mga nanonood na nakaka-relate dun sa questions ni letter sender natin, I hope na magkaroon kayo ng ibang perspective, hindi lang iisa yung perspective nyo when it comes to online wedding, when it comes to being a single mother, when it comes to being younger or older than your partner. It doesn't really matter. As long as you understand each other and you respect each other, the love will progress later on. Basta, sabi ko nga, you have to be practical din naman. Hindi lang dapat puso ang pinairal kasi we cannot live with just emotions alone. We have to be logical. So, it's me, Ernie Lee.